Some people like to talk about God's plan. They say that this world, and with humanity and nature, the animals, the animal kingdom, that it's all part of God's plan. And look at all these memes on Google Images. You can look it up for yourself. It's pretty basic, pretty simple. Usually their memes are pretty simple, like they're Simple Minds. God's plan all over. God's plan here, God's plan there. My plan crossed out, God's plan. What else? What else is here? God's plan has a greater purpose. It's just incredible. Look at all this. Just look at it. Just look at it. Just look at it. I mean, I have a plan. Do you trust me? God. They're saying that God put that. It's hilarious, but do I trust you, God? No, I don't. No, I don't. God's plan is the worst plan in the universe if you look at this world with honest eyes and an honest mind. God's plan sucks. God's plan is full of suffering, disease, torture, deformities. You name it. Life eating life every day. Millions of times per day. Millions of times. Life has to eat other life to survive here. That's God's plan. That's God's design. Suffering by design. Look at the world, truly. Look at what's happening. Look at the way children are born. Don't just look at war and starvation and blame other humans. Look at deformed children. That's God's plan. Suffering. You starting to get it yet? That God's plan fucking sucks? I have a plan. Do you trust me? God, that's the last being I would trust, would be God, to be honest. And some people would say, well, what about the devil? It's the same thing. It's the same creature. One and the same. Should I do what Matt from Quantum of Conscience does? Just let me do it, okay? Let me do it, because some people here love that guy. So let me do it. Identical. Where he's quoting some fucking stupid movie that I've never seen. But he does that so often. He just kind of assumes that his whole audience is in on the joke. We've all seen the same stupid fucking movies that he has. Identical. God and the devil. God and Satan. Identical. They're one and the same. Do I have to do videos this way to break through to people? Just make it fucking silly and stupid? Just clown around and go over the top, and it's God's plan. Didn't you know that? This whole thing, this whole evil system is God's plan. And believers are telling you that. I'm not making it up and saying it's God's plan. It's all over. Like, these are believers that make these memes. It's not non-believers saying this shit. Just look. Take a real good look. Wow, God is in control of every detail of your life. That's not what I want. That's slavery. Do you understand that? If someone's in control, whether it's called God or given any other name, their name could be, could be an average Joe, an average Jane. You're a hostage then if they're in control of every detail of your life. If you see what I'm saying. You're a slave. Oh boy. Oh boy. Maybe I'll do the Matt's oh boys. Maybe that would work to break through. People gobble that shit up, but when it comes to truth, my God, you can't plug your fucking ears fast enough. Nothing can stop God's plan for your life. So what, child abuse? That was God's plan? Wow, whoa, bro. Some children are molested, raped, incest. That's God's plan? Nothing can stop it. So that was written, a human can't stop God's plan. So that must have been written into God. That's God's plan for them, right? Is that what you believers believe? Start thinking, please. That's why I get upset, because it's hard to watch just millions of humans that can't think. They're so mind controlled. God's plan is always the best. I would say it's the worst. You couldn't do much worse than this plan. It's the worst fucking plan. This place, this realm, God's plan is the worst plan. If I racked my brain for the next decade, I don't think I could come up with a worse plan than this one. It's the worst plan. It might be the worst fucking plan in the whole universe, for all we know. God's plan was better than my plan. Were you a fucking moron? Or what? I mean, oh God. Wow. What's this one about? It should say God and Satan, because it's one and the same. Illuminati, look at this one. I mean, this is just, this is comedy. I can't make this shit up. This is just comedy. And you people could say that I hate God, but no, I don't even believe in your God. I don't believe what you're praying to is a God at all. At all. I don't. This stuff is it's just fucking ridiculous. It's comedy. It really is. And you're free to believe bullshit. What's good about God's plan? That's what I want to ask. And I really want people to comment and answer that question. Don't go in 20 different directions and dodge it. What is good about God's plan? What's good about God? Please, what is good about God's plan? Because I think it's the worst fucking plan ever, to be honest. So, there you go. I really hope you enjoyed this. I'm trying to hit you right in your mind and your logic and reason center so that this sinks in. That God's plan fucking sucks. It's the worst plan ever. It really is, if you look at this place. It truly is. This place shouldn't even exist. It doesn't deserve to exist. That's how bad God's plan is. So, I mean, if you want to believe this, then, what can I say? What can I say?